You cannot envision, okay, we've created this problem. How are we going to fix it, guys? Oh, I don't know. Well, let me see. We change that around or change that. You're still working in the same world. You need you have a problem with the software? Call a poet. Think outside the box. So let's face it. We're great when we're together. When we're together and we're working together, we're a team, we're a community. And the other nice thing is we get to reproduce, and that's fun, you know. And if we didn't, then we'd be in trouble. So that's actually what we like to do. And without my aviation business head-on, without my funny little businesses I've had that have failed in the past, like my fencing business and my firefighting business. That was 5 years old, by the way, when I was 5. I'll tell you about that later. And my business at high school, which was leasing pencils to people. It failed, sadly. I mean, great idea. There was a big demand. But then they stole all my pencils. And I said, give me my pencil back. He goes, oh, yeah, okay, maybe not. You know. So when we have this situation where it's all about people and it's all about, customers and things, what we want really is we want our customers to love us. So in my other business, my other guys, it's not really a business because it's a labor of love. Actually, your business should be a labor of love. In truth, I've always worked on the principle that I am going to try and live my life in such a way that I don't do things I hate. I accept I have to do them sometimes. But by and large, if I can avoid doing things that I feel, this is rubbish. I really don't want to do this. And that does not include you. I think you're all wonderful, by the way. I try and avoid. I've been very lucky. I happen to be the lead singer for Iron Maiden. That's pretty cool. So what we're talking about here is keeping value in what you do. Keeping value in your product, in your services. So what does that mean? It means being loyal to your customer base. It means delivering them things that are genuinely useful. You need to bring in the poet. Bring in somebody else. Bring in a mathematician to criticize your poetry. Bring in a physicist to talk about the universe if you want to write poetry. Maybe that will inspire you to think about things in a different way. It doesn't all have to be a one-way street, you know? But how do we create in the first place? What are we actually selling? I was getting back to an emotional response to our systems, right? An emotional response to our systems. When you sell a piece of software, when you buy a car, when you buy a Swiss cheese, whatever it is in life you buy, you think you're buying really a Swiss cheese? Well, yes, you bought a Swiss cheese, but the proof is in the eating. You eat the Swiss cheese, tastes pretty damn good. I feel really good about eating that Swiss cheese. That is the reward. The reward is what you feel when you have bought it. You are using it. You think, I've got a new car. Look at the fuel economy. No, I've got my new car. I feel great in my new car. Start with anything interesting. Follow the trail. See what arrives. Bring it in. Talk to people. An open agenda. Daydream. Brainstorm. What if? What if? Wow, we could do this, we could do that. Amazing things can happen if you listen to your heart and you listen to the hearts of other people and use them to create your products and use them to interact with human beings. And never forget, it's interaction that's why we do it. It's why we create things. It's why we sell things to people. My business, my other business, the music business, right, has gone through hard times. The digital revolution. Right? What revolution? People still love music? What's changed? All that's changed is that the music now is free and the t-shirt costs you $100. When you're in this music business world and people say, yeah, everything's different now, it's all digital. Take a step back. and say, who are our customers? They're human beings. Have they changed? What are their needs? Have they changed? No. What do they want? They want to be entertained. Has that changed? No. So the only thing that's changed then is how we deliver the bits that entertain them. Is that a problem? Well, no, not really. The problem is when you deliver them rubbish. And if we can all remember that we're all about making human beings feel better, then we can spend the rest of our lives actually being better people ourselves and doing wonderful things and trying to make other people feel better. And I think that's a wonderful note to end on. And thank you very much for your attention.